This growing video is brought to you by Urban Cultivator, makers of the most advanced indoor growing appliances for commercial or residential use. Be a part of the 0 Mile Diet and start growing your own today with Urban Cultivator.
Hi everybody, today we're going to be planting basil in the Urban Cultivator. Basil is my favorite herb by far, no fooling. It has a flavor that is unrivaled by any other herb ever known to man ever in the history of ever. Let's get started. So we have our tray here that's 3/4 full of pre-moistened soil. You want to take 1 teaspoon of basil seeds and spread them out evenly across the top. Just like this. Make sure to get good coverage on this, don't leave any spots. Now you want to take some pre-sifted soil and spread it out nicely over top. Give them a nice little blanket here. Not too much, just enough to give them a good little covering. And once that's done, give them a nice gentle tuck in. Make sure they're nice and safe. Now you want to take your humidity dome, and before you put it on top, make sure both of the vents are closed. That's really important. Once that's on there, I like to keep it on for about 2 to 3 days or until you start to see some sprouts grow. So now that that's done, take your tray and put it into the Urban Cultivator. If you haven't already, check out our growing overview video for detailed information on soil preparation, watering, lighting, and more.
Let's go into the watering menu and set your watering schedule for once every 4 days. Now you simply have to start the growing process by giving the flat an initial water, by selecting Water Now on your Urban Cultivator Commercial or Manual Water on your Urban Cultivator Residential.
Here's a fun fact about basil. If you chew on a basil leaf, it can help alleviate coughs and colds. And, bonus, gives you nice fresh breath. So basil reaches full maturity at about the 4-week mark. This basil is around 3 weeks old, and as you can see, I've really done a good job at thinning out the stuff in the middle. The stuff on the sides here is getting a little bit clumpy, which means when I put the seeds down, I put them too close together. By thinning it out as early as you can, not only does it promote leaf growth, but it also has better airflow, which helps prevent against powdery mildew.
The Italians may be onto something with adding basil to everything. It is thought to have a calming effect on the stomach, and a ½ teaspoon of dried or fresh basil leaf in water can often help soothe indigestion and alleviate feelings of fullness. Basil is the ultimate complement to tomatoes, and also pairs beautifully with onions, garlic, and olives. For the most intense flavor, fresh basil should be added to cooked dishes at the very end of the cooking process because prolonged heat will cause its oils to dissipate, which reduces the distinct flavor. Basil also gives a sweet-scented, minty aroma when crumbled over baked chicken, lamb, or seafood.
So I hope you had fun growing with us today at Urban Cultivator. And remember, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call us toll-free anytime. Thanks for being part of the 0 Mile Diet.